everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Mike, and ideas I've been thinking about for a long time are what this space is going to be all about. My goal is to identify real problems and present real solutions. I'm not here with any grand expectations. I just want to put my ideas out into the world, and if those ideas make a difference, great. If not, well, I'm going to share them anyways, but hopefully I can spark some meaningful discussions. A little of my background for transparency. I was born in 1986 and grew up in Moorpark, California, a little suburb of LA. I am totally a Californian at heart and will always be that way. I love it there and I hope to move back someday. I grew up in the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, aka the LDS Church, or as it's more commonly known as the Mormon Church. I am still a practicing Latter-day Saint. I would like to point out, according to South Park,
well, who was right? Who gets into heaven?
I'm afraid it was the Mormons. Yes, the Mormons were the correct answer.
Just saying. I personally am not too bothered by the moniker of Mormon, and I still use it a lot, but I agree that it needs to go. So I'm going to make an effort to only use Latter-day Saint, or LDS, or LDS Church. Having grown up in a very religious household does influence my thinking, but let me be clear, I am not brainwashed. I've thought deeply about all my beliefs and have made the choice to keep believing each and every one of them. But I also do not hesitate to criticize the LDS Church. When I was young, I was pretty good at math, but in the 6th grade, I had an awesome math teacher that handed out Pepsis for answering trivia questions right. Result was, I drank a lot of Pepsi that year. Maybe that's why, to this day, I still prefer Pepsi over Coke. So that teacher really sparked my passion for math. My 7th grade science teacher's classroom was covered with posters about star formation. I spent hours after class asking about them. Those posters sparked my passion for science. My senior year AP physics class convinced me to study physics in college since it sparked my passion to learn more about how the universe works. Fast forward to my undergrad at Brigham Young University, aka the LDS College, I was majoring in physics and initially planning to go to medical school when I realized medical school wasn't a good fit for me. Mostly because I loved physics too much and I didn't want to work in academia either, which is a huge problem for a physics major. Right then, one of my physics classmates suggested that I should check out medical physics. It's interesting to look back on your life and recognize small moments that unexpectedly changed the course of your entire life. In that small moment, he changed the course of my life, and I hope to thank him one day personally. I quickly discovered that medical physics was the perfect career for me, since it perfectly combines physics and medicine. But it requires lots of years of academia. So I leaned on my faith and I took it head on. A maxim I've tried to live by is, do what you gotta do to get what you wanna get. This path appeared to be a daunting one, but the most worthwhile paths always are. After 5 years at BYU and 6 years of grad school at the University of Florida, UF, I finished my PhD in medical physics. I liked BYU, but I loved my time at UF. In 2019, I started my career as a radiation therapy medical physicist in Arizona. Graduate school turned out to be just as long and challenging as I expected, but also completely worth it in the end, as I feel deeply blessed to have a career I love. More about me personally, I love most sports. I'm especially a huge volleyball fanatic. I don't play indoor volleyball anymore, but I still watch it a lot. I do play and watch beach volleyball a ton. I also love watching football, more college than the NFL, and basketball. These 4 sports will kick off my first set of videos. Politically, I consider myself right of center. I'm not a Republican, nor am I a Democrat, and I don't plan to ever join any party. I agree more often with Republicans on policy, but mostly fall in the middle, and I'm pretty conservative on social issues. Influenced, no doubt, by my LDS upbringing, but again, I'm not brainwashed. I might dip my toe into politics someday, but only for a good faith discussion. So I do enjoy commentary and debates, since I listen to hours of them every week, but commentary without proposing any real solutions is becoming a big waste of time. I want to move beyond what do you think and get to what's the real problem and what's your solution to that problem and how will you make it happen. Identifying the real source of our problems and presenting real, practical, viable solutions and debating them openly is what I really want to accomplish. I also plan to post miscellaneous content like random ideas and rants about things that bug me. My plan is to start with fixes to volleyball, then move to football, basketball, medical physics, and eventually science, philosophy, and maybe religion and politics. I'm doing this just for the love of it, not for views or money, though I wouldn't mind making some extra money, to be honest. No matter what, I'm going to share my ideas and let them stand on their own merit. For this introductory video, I just want to be honest and transparent. I'm not going to share a lot of details about my personal life because I do value my privacy. But I believe whenever someone presents an idea, that person is intellectually obligated to be honest about their own biases. I have a regular job and a family, so I don't promise to pay much attention to anyone's comments. What I really hope is to inspire others to go beyond the comment section and share their ideas openly as well as challenge mine openly. I genuinely believe we can solve any problem if we openly present all ideas and have good faith debates. In conclusion, I'd like to thank my wonderful family for their love and support. Take care, everyone.